Well. Guess who's back? Ladies and gents, Night the Raven, episode 37.
Listen to the wrong people.
Morgahard sounds a bit like a Prawn Star's name, but we'll ignore that.
You are Morgahard.
How come you know my name?
The judge is looking for you. You fled from his jail. What'd you do? Steal his wallet?
Not his. The governor's. And on his behalf, too. Well, after we attacked the governor, he didn't want to share the booty with us. And had us arrested. We didn't want to wind up on the gallows. So we fled. We thought they'd never catch us that way. That seems to have been a mistake.
So, this guy has dirt on the judge.
The judge ordered me to kill you.
Yeah, sure. That's why you're here, isn't it?
But we won't do that, because he seems like a nice guy.
What can we do against the judge?
One of our
Nothing at
own.
all. He sits up there in the upper end of town like a spider in his web. Untouchable.
I wouldn't say that. We'd only need some proof of his guilt in the matter concerning the governor.
Proof, you say? I have that. But who'd listen to a convicted criminal?
Give me your proof,
I would
and
listen.
I'll see to it that no one will hunt you again.
Are you sure? All right. Here, take this letter. It bears the judge's signature. Even if it doesn't change my guilt, it should be enough to confirm that he was an accomplice in the business.
So there were two ways to do this quest. One was to attack him, or to provoke him to a fight. And we would have beaten him, and he would have had this letter in his inventory, and it would be enough for us to do the quest. As long as we deliver this letter to Lee, that would be enough. Morgahard, you good for nothing, wretch. Carry out, it's gotta happen tomorrow night. Something with Larry as the governor. Don't make a show out of it. By the way, if he happens to peg out in the process, that's fine by me. Oh, you dirty boy. Let's rat out on the judge, because this is exactly the proof Lee needed to dig a grave for the bastard old judge.
I found something to incriminate the judge.
Really? What is it?
He hired a few thugs to mug the governor of Carinus. Shortly afterwards, he had them arrested and pocketed all the gold. I brought you the written order the judge gave those thugs as evidence.
Show me. At last! That should be enough to make him bleed. I'm impressed. I'm willing to shell out quite a bit for that. Here's your reward. And not a word about this to anyone. Got it?
But of course, nothing else to do here except, of course, talk to Bennett. He owes us a favor. A big favor. And we've got just the thing for it. You got anything? Nope. Strange that no music's playing right now. It's kind of
Hey,
annoying.
you! Can you repair jewelry?
That depends. You would have to show me the piece. I wouldn't be able to get that from
It's all just gossip.
Can you have a look at this amulet?
Sure, let me see. That is a beautiful piece of work. The setting is shot. I think I can fix it, though.
How long will it take you?
If you leave it here with me, it'll be done by the time you come back tomorrow.
Well then.
And I won't even charge you for it. You got me out of the slammer after all.
Well then, even better.
Here's the amulet. Please repair it for me.
All right. I'll have finished the new setting by tomorrow. You can come to me and get it then.
Get to fixin'. Let's take a nap. This is just the thing that will pass the day, and tomorrow morning he should have it ready for us. Midday should be the next day, and let's see if he's finished it. Usually it should take 24 hours or so
Hey,
for him to have it ready.
is the amulet ready?
No, not yet. Come back later. If you keep interrupting my work, it will take even longer.
Funny, I almost never got this. Alright then, let's take another nap, I guess. Midday sounds about right. Now let's hope that we're not interrupting his work. And surely he should have finished
Hey,
it by
you!
now.
Is the amulet
Yes,
ready?
sir.
Yes. Here. I had to make a new setting for the stone. I worked on it all night, and now it's as good as new.
Perfect. So one job's done. We've surely got enough swamp weed, even though that's not mandatory to pass this quest. Vatros pretends that swamp weed isn't as important as he made out first. This episode should be kind of a more linear one. Want to finish the main quest with the repairing of the Eye of Innos and the ritual. So, next step, let's go to the monastery.
That was no big deal.
Talk to Pyro.
Couldn't get away with that.
Let's see what he has to say about the fact that Vatros needs a magician from all the orders for the ritual. There's a big chance he won't be pleased to hear that, especially as he doesn't have a good relationship with Zardes.
I've talked to Vatras.
Ah, good. Where is he?
No!
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Zardes and you to help him with that.
What?
Zardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Zardas. I am tired of it. Things could hardly get any worse. So how do I know that Zardas is not in league with the enemy? I cannot trust Zardas, no matter how much we may need him. I am sorry, but I cannot help Vatras under these circumstances.
In league with Satan.
It can't be done without you. Vatras wouldn't be able to perform the ritual otherwise. You'll have to trust Zardes.
There is nothing that I have to do, you hear?
Oh,
I do
come
not have
on.
the slightest proof that Zardas is not working against us. I cannot do this.
What if I could bring you some proof?
That is impossible, I fear. It would really have to impress me. As far as Zardas is concerned, I have my doubts whether he can still impress me at all.
Sounds like him. Let's see if Zardes has a better idea of how to convince this guy, because he's stubborn. Stubborn to the bone. And by the way, this is the recommended order to do things. Because if you speak to Zardes first, he will just depart towards the Circle of the Sun, and there's a big chance that you'll need to talk to him again once you speak to Pyrocar. So do it in this order.
Hey,
You'll see why in the next seconds.
The Eye of Innos has been destroyed.
What are you saying? Destroyed?
I found it up in the northern forests. Unfortunately, I've only been able to salvage its fragments.
That was our only chance to stand up to those dragons, and it's gone. We have failed.
Nah.
What now?
This is a painful blow. We have to reorient ourselves. I shall retreat and ponder the matter. In the meantime, you should go to town and talk to Vatras, the water mage. I could imagine that maybe he knows what's to be done.
Oh, he knows.
Vatras sent me to you.
That's good. What did he say?
He said something about a reversal ritual at the Circle of the Sun?
That old devil. I think I know what he's up to. You have come to summon me to him.
Looks like it. When will you set out?
I must not keep Vatras waiting. I shall be on my way immediately. You must fulfill your tasks and then join me again.
Yeah, see? So just like I said, he leaves towards the Circle of the Sun, and Pyrocar still doesn't want to come. So you
Wait a
need to
minute.
ask Zardes for advice in case you've done it in the wrong order. You would have had to run to the Circle of the Sun and ask him for this advice. Bummer.
Pyrocar refuses to show up for the ritual. First, he wants proof that he can trust you.
Ah, really? Pyrocar. How interesting.
I like his
That old
attitude.
geezer is getting to be a nuisance. But I think I've got something for you that'll be useful. Back when I left the Order of the Fire Magicians, I took a few things with me from the monastery. I didn't want a troop of paladins or fire magicians to turn my tower upside down at some point and find all those things. So I hid them in safe places where the magicians would certainly never look for them.
And where?
Some of them lie locked in a chest on Sekob's farm.
You trust that Sekob?
No, but he can be bought and ask no awkward questions. Also, the chest is locked. Here's the key. There's a very old book among those things. When Pyrocar sees that book, he'll know it came from me. It is of no further use to me, so I guess it can at least fulfill this purpose.
Is the reversal ritual going to work?
I cannot be sure. That...
Right, and that's it. So, as you see, we needed this from Zardas in order to convince Pyrocar. Otherwise, that old geezer, aren't they all old geezers, by the way, Pyrocar wouldn't have come. So, landlord. Something tells me that this won't be a job of just heading towards the Sekop's farm and just looting a chest. Might get a bit more complicated than that. Just a hunch.
It's been known a long time.
Just a tiny hunch.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's the first I've heard of it.
No idea. You tell me. Nobody ever asked.
Anything spawned in the meantime in these parts? Don't think so. Farther up to the woods, I know there are a couple of wargs. Possibly even shadow beasts, seekers, and all of that good stuff, but now's not the time to just farm XP. Some other time. Oh, Balthazar's back. Thought he left for Bengar's farm.
Hey, you!
What the hell?
Did something happen?
You've got to help me. The Black Robes have invaded my house. I know you mercenaries aren't big on charity, but I would pay you. Those fellas said they were looking for something, but surely not in my house. Please help me make them go away again.
Oh, these poor farmers. Alright then, you know what time it is. It's fire rain time. Should be 3 or 4 of these fuckers. Possibly one more. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and possibly one's behind the house. Let's see. I've had this surprise before. Let's just circle. Oh, apparently not, so just 4 of them. Interesting. Let's loot it. Yeah, easy peasy, especially if you still have a fire rain scroll at your disposal. If you don't, this is not the chest, by the way. If you don't have it, then it could get a bit tricky. Jesus, that was complicated and for nothing. We could have tried the gung-ho method, but these guys have fireballs and all kinds of fire runes, so yeah, not exactly easy, especially in chapter 3 at this point. This is the book that will convince Pyrocar to join us in this ritual. Halls of Irdorat, can't open it though. Goblin Skelly and all that good stuff. Zardas said he hid a few things. This is the only thing that matters. There was another ring. I think it was this one. Yeah. Alright then. Let's let the farmers know that their house is safe and sound once again. And surely we should get a reward for this, since we're a merc, and money is key.
Your house is empty. The Black Hoods have left.
You did a great job. Onar can count himself lucky to have people like
Yeah,
you on
yeah.
his side.
Fork over the dough.
Not so fast, my friend. You were babbling about a reward, weren't you? Or was I just hearing things?
All that I can do is give you a bit of gold and ask you to spare me.
Give it here then. I'm in a hurry.
Here.
250, not bad, not bad. Right then. And then, by the way, we can't open the book. Let's just try it. Nope. Cover the book can't be opened. And since we're heading towards the monastery, do we still have those possession kind of potions? No, actually we don't. Alright. Whoops. Don't want to attack anyone. Right then. Let's see what Pyro has to say now.
No one must violate the divine order.
Divine Schmorder.
I brought this book from Zardas. It's a token of his trust.
Show me. But this is incredible. Do you have even the slightest notion what it is that you just gave me?
No.
This is an ancient, long-lost tome from days gone by. We all thought that it was lost for good, and now I learn that Zardas knew all along what had become of it.
So will you be there for the ritual?
Yes, I shall depart
Yes.
for the Circle of the Sun, but certainly not because I am convinced of Zardas's good intentions. In fact, I am going to make this jackal explain where he has kept the book hidden for so many years. He has definitely gone too far this time. I shall see you at the Circle of the Sun.
Calm your tits, old man. What's his name? Zardas is on our side. You can be sure of that. Now, we've got the repaired eye, right? Here we go. We've got good old swamp weed, so these guys can actually smoke something and get in the mood for ritual stuff. And we've convinced all three that they should join this crazy plan. So next, let's just teleport our fine asses to town, because I can't think of a faster way. And sprint towards the Circle of the Sun. There could be a faster way. I just don't feel like using it right now. Plus now is a good time to think about all the other stuff that we could do before Chapter 4. So in Chapter 3, you have things to do on every farm. We've done it on Lobard's farm when we returned for the colony initially. We had Malith's walking stick. And we brought him back, that stick. Oh, there's a guy. Forgot that these guys are still on the road.
Surrender while you can. There is...
Yes, there is, bud. See ya. Yeah, let's leave this drawn. So walking, Mallet's walking stick, right? And then we got Bengar, who unfortunately his main man and possibly romantic partner is left. That's Malik. He's quite... Oh, and we got these guys. Oh, interesting. Let's do this right now, because who knows when I'll be back in these parts. Let's summon a golem, because that should be funny. Don't think the golem will do too much damage, but it should be, first of all, funny, and second of all, he should pull aggro.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
Thanks a lot for your help, sir. Yeah, I almost forgot about this quest. This is Jack the Lighthouse Keeper's quest. We've got it since early on, probably episode 2 actually, or 3. When we got to town and we can finally hear this wonderful track by Kai Rosenkrantz, dedicated to the lighthouse area. Let's loot the place. Don't think there's anything useful in here. There's a chest over there. First, let's see if there's anything here. Those bandits are kind of tough to tackle in the first chapters. And I don't feel like wasting a lot of very powerful scrolls on them early on. Now it's safe to say that we won't use golem scrolls too much in the remainder of the game, so yeah, it's fine. Probably could have done it without it anyway. And they should have a bed, right? Yeah. Now's a good time to heal up. Yeah, nice track. It's been a while. You rarely hear it, as you don't have too much incentive to come back here. Forgot about the bow. Alright then. Forwards. This is a long way to the Circle of the Sun, but can't think of any shorter method right now. Can be asked. So Malik's farm, right? And then we got Bengar. Malik's left him. Yeah, won't deal with you right now. So we need to get Malik back, and for that we also need to get Wolf on Bengar's farm to help him with all the nasty stuff that's come out of the colony. And then we've also got Akilamal's farm. Where was the way? I think this was it. I think. Was it? Actually, don't think so. This was Akil's farm, damn it. Anyway, yeah. Let's drink another potion. So Akil's farm has trouble with the sheep bandits, part 2. And let's kill them right now since we're here. Some bandits that are hiding in that cave over there where we did away in chapter 1. I think I'm too far.
You should never have come here.
Come and fight me like a man. Like the fact that that bandit over there behind me is just minding his own business. You're not the fighting type at all, are you, bub? Oh well. Actually, I usually speak with Akil first before dealing with these bastards. Let's see if the sheep will talk to me, even though I don't have the quest in my inventory. Actually curious now. Oh, walking stick. This guy was fighting with a walking stick versus a guy with a claw of Beliar, huh? Damn. Talk about an underdog situation. Oh, sheepy. And I think we looted the place, yeah, nothing extra spawned up. So let's take care of this wonderful animal.
Come with me.
Take him to safety. Easy does it, otherwise he might get lost. Or she might get lost. Looked like a she, to be fair. Easy does it, easy does it. Not the fastest animal in the barn, so to speak. Come on. This is the second the second way of actually leading a ship in the game. The first one is if you want to join the monastery and would like to choose the bringing them a sheep and 1,000 gold instead of just Darren's lost statue, kind of like. Rare moment indeed. You still keeping up? Oh, you motherfucker.
We have caught you in our trap.
We will shut your trap. And there could be one more seeker over that corner over there. Let's see. Yeah. Speaking of surprise encounters,
we have caught you
again with the trap, man. Don't tell me the sheep wanted to fight him. I've never seen that. Actually, I can't even remember if the sheep gets hostile towards enemies you might face on the road. Because technically, they're in your troop, but I don't think they actually are able to do damage. It looked funny though. Oh, please don't get stuck. The pathfinding, man. It's a wonderful thing. Well, there's one thing Elex got right. My opinion, Elex 1 and 2 did a good job in comparison to the Gothic and Risen games with pathfinding of your companions. Just my opinion.
Is there any other news?
Someone keeps stealing my sheep lately.
Oh.
I haven't been able to sleep properly for nights.
Who could have done
Who could have done that?
I've got a hunch about that. Some really nasty fellows have settled into the caves over in the forest. I find it hard to believe that they're living on berries. I'm almost certain that's where my sheep are disappearing to.
About your farm
forgot about these two.
You're one brave man.
Yes,
Take this
sir.
gold as a token of my gratitude.
More gold. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Did anything else happen?
My sheep keep disappearing. Soon I won't be able to feed us anymore.
I found the sheep rustlers. You were right. Those fellows in the forest cave did it. They'll never steal sheep from you again.
Thanks. You sure are a strange mercenary. Not at all like the others I know. Take this as a small token of thanks for the selfless favor you did for me.
Oh, thanks, man. You can call me a kind of philanthropist, Merc.
Very good. Here's a few gold coins. I hope it's enough.
Sure is, man. As long as this animal's safe. Take care, sheepy. And now back to business. Actually, these guys should have one dialogue for us.
So, back to working in the fields.
Hey, the guy who saved my life. Yeah, it's more hard labor for me now, especially with those two nutty brothers. Aw, man. The bandits weren't that bad.
So,
Especially with...
Yeah, and that other guy, Tilbor, has the same exact line, if I remember correctly.
So,
and the same
back to
voice
working in the
actor.
fields?
Hey, the guy who saved my life. Yeah, it's more
Different
hard
voice
labor for
actor.
me now.
At least they
Especially-
got that. And Egil...
Haven't you done enough?
No, Enem has a new dialogue for us, but unfortunately Vino's dead, and you'll see why that matters.
You're still here?
Obviously. Still miffed?
Never mind, forget about it. Say, have you been to Lobart's farm lately?
Maybe. Why?
Oh, nothing important. I just wanted to talk to Vino again about his still.
This is why. So Vino had a distillery in the middle of the woods, quite close to the Circle of the Sun where we went with Laris, in the thick forest. And yeah, some booze, some loot, some mole rats to kill, and a unique item called mole rat fat that would have helped us to get into that cave.
Vino is
We
dead.
can still get in,
yeah.
but
Well,
what's the
that's that
point?
then.
Still? What still?
Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. Vino's always been very particular about his little secret. Whatever.
Particular.
Now I've let it slip out anyway. Back in the woods, Vino set up a secret still. A while ago, he asked me to get him something to grease his portcullis with. It's rained a lot recently and the thing rusted shut on him. Now the winch is stuck. No one can get in anymore. What a mess.
And? Have you got the grease?
Yeah, sure. The best there is. Mole rat fat. Terrible stuff, let me tell you. It's even used to grease ships' cannons.
Sell me the grease.
That won't be cheap, pal. It's damn rare
Mate.
in this part of the country.
How much?
100 gold coins?
That's too much.
Okay, okay. 70 gold coins then. But that's my final offer.
That's still too much.
Then forget about it. Have a nice day.
Yep. He would have given us the mole rat fat for 70. He would have given us the mole rat fat for obviously 100. But there's no point now in doing that small detour, because there's just small cave with a few bottles of wine and all that minor stuff that I just don't want to get into. Plus, once you loot it, you don't have any dialogue options with these guys. Trust me, I've tested it. You might have a dialogue option with Vino afterwards, but he's dead because he ran into some seekers in a few episodes ago, which was insanely funny for me. So as he's dead, I'm not gonna bother. Right, let's get back on track and head towards the Circle of the Sunny. Yeah. Had to take this path. Possibly some skeletons have spawned in the meantime. Oh, and some wolves. Right, other than that, we've kind of cleared this way from goblins, skellies, wargs, and other stuff. There's an easy way to find Vino's cave, or still, as Enem called it. It's kind of close to these mole rats and kind of close to, actually, you have to head on straight from the stone circle, and somewhere around here. Oh, let's kill him.
Do you think you can patch up the eye again?
Hard to say. Let us wait and see.
I think I'm possessed. Can you heal me?
Yep.
Not without a token of your respect for this monastery, my son. 300 gold coins.
For this monastery? Where's the monastery?
Great. Here's the money.
Here, drink this. May the mercy of Enos be your salvation.
It is finished. We have succeeded in thwarting the enemy's plan and restoring the Eye. Let Pyrokar explain to you how to use its power. I hope that I shall see you again once you have accomplished your mission. Farewell.
Now that the Eye of Enos is healed, you must face the dragons. They all serve Beliar, the god of darkness. But there must be an earthly power that controls them. That much has become clear to me. Find out what the source of their power is. As soon as you've found that out, come back to me.
Alright, everything's repaired. We've got the eye, we've got the Dragon Hunter's armor, well, the light version.
You did it. The Eye of Enos is
So
healed.
those guys are heading
hardly
towards
have
their
believed it
pretty
possible.
little houses, while we need to sit it here and save the world as usual.
What remains to be done here?
Do not waste your time on trivial things. Go and vanquish the dragons. Here, take the eye. Bear in mind that you need to talk to a dragon first before you can attack it. The power of the eye will force the dragons to speak to you and tell the truth. Furthermore, it offers protection against their attacks when you wear it. However, its power does not last. You will have to fill it up again with magical energy. To do that, you need the essence of a dragon's heart, which you merge with the eye on an alchemist's bench. Only then can you dare face another dragon.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
You now have everything you need. Go then. You do not have much time left.
Alright then, so that's everything we needed to do for the main quest. If you remember, the Eye of Enos was the first initial quest we got when we started the game, and now it's finally finished. Happy days. Let's see, what do we got? Obviously the Dragon Hunt's the main quest now. Moonshine is Enem and Vino's useless quest. Forged Mine Shares, we could do that. Tengron's Ring, that's VOM. Constantino's Ring, never mind. Joe, never mind. Furs, never mind. Bandits. Yeah, let's head over to the harbor to let Jack know that we've got his back and his lighthouse back, that is.
Hey, you!
All right, you win. What do you want?
Forgot about this. You know, when I beat every dude in the harbor district, haven't spoken to any of them probably since then. That's why they have this line. When I was busy stealing apples from innocent people. You know how it goes.
The bandits that were occupying your lighthouse are gone.
Is that really true? Finally, I can get back to my work. Come with me to the lighthouse. You get an incredible view of the sea up there.
That would be something. Just following Jack towards the lighthouse. That would take 500 episodes. So, Moonshine, Forge Mine Shares. Yeah, let's take one of these babies and go see the judge, just to demonstrate. He shouldn't have any dialogue, even though we've ratted him out and we gave the papers that should accuse him and put him in jail for a long time to leave. Normally, I first thought that he should be either in jail or at least have some kind of a dialogue, but he doesn't, believe it or not. Let's see it for ourselves one more time. There he is, the fucker. Nothing. Zilch. 0. Right then, so Salandril. Serpentes, if I remember correctly, asked us to bring him to justice. to the monastery for the trouble he's caused with the mine shares that he's been spreading around to everyone under the sun. And just take care that you don't kill him, because I've done that before and he won't wake up. Probably I've done it while bearing the Claw of Beliar, and he just never woke up. Obviously I could have used cheats to revive him, but that wouldn't have been fun, would it? Show me your wares just to see if you got something special.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Well, actually you don't have anything special. Let's just wait to do this in chapter 5, just in case his merchant inventory fills up with anything new. Don't want to miss anything. Ludero, you don't have anything new to say or to give us. Nah. Since we've still got time, let's head over to Bengar's farm and see and help that guy. He's the last farm we haven't visited yet. Pass of Carinus. Now there are definitely some seekers in these parts, so we can deal with them. I just want to see them before they attack. There's one. There was one. Dragoon Snapper, you solo? Yep. So the hunter gone definitely is in the wrong place at the wrong time if he meets with this creature. I think farther up ahead there are two of them, quite close to each other. Definitely don't think that he'd survive that. Another seeker. These guys can give you the chilies if you're not careful. And if you're a mage, well, hopefully you have some useful runes and scrolls by this point. Among them Ice Block, Storm, Create Skeleton, and others. Ice Lance, of course. Ice Lance is an OP scroll and rune in my opinion if you're going the mage way. And you can get it in chapter 2 if I'm not mistaken. From Kronos. Kronos? Someone in Jarkandar. Not sure if it's Kronos or somebody else. And Ice Lance is of course in a very nice and powerful spell in Gothic 3. Oh, forgot the possession potion. Yeah. Good thing I bought it from Pyro.
Hey.
Bengar, kind of alone here.
Has Pardos come back?
Yes. He's inside,
kinda windy.
resting. Thanks for everything you...
Never mind.
Wait, I'd love to give you a reward, but I haven't got...
Forget it.
Strange that the hero doesn't ask
How's
him
the
for
situation?
anything.
Malik has disappeared and taken everything and everybody who would work for me with him. He said he was headed for the mountains. He couldn't stand it here anymore. The hordes of monsters pouring out of the pass every day into the high pastures are really getting to me. If at least I had a few helpers or mercenaries. There was even one who was willing to work for me. Changed his mind, though. I think his name was Wolf.
This rings a bell.
It'll be all right.
Without Malik, nothing gets done around here anymore. If something doesn't happen soon, I'll have to give up my farm. Hopefully he'll come back soon.
Oh, he will.
It'll be...
Without Malik, hopefully he'll come...
And let's talk to this guy, because we've ignored him.
Hey, you!
This was the sick guy in the mine in Jarkandar.
How's it going with you?
Hey,
if it isn't my rescuer. Thanks again. Now I can just relax all day.
All right, I'll be moving on then.
To the landlord then. This is the natural order. First, let's get Bengar a merc. And then surely Malik should feel safe enough to get back to the farm. And Wolf looks like the best candidate there is. What's funny about the Fugitive and Morgahart is that they're not hostile, but they have bandit behavior. So if you knock him down, they're just dead forever.
I may have found a job for you on Bengar's farm.
Let's hear it.
The pass to the Valley of Mines comes out directly at Bengar's farm. He's got problems with all the beasts who squeeze through the pass. Someone needs to defend Bengar's farm.
That would be something. Then at least I'd be away from the farm here and wouldn't have to stare at the smithy. Agreed. And since you're one of us, I'll make you a fair price. Just give me 300 gold coins and I'm on my way.
300's the least he can ask. I think he can ask for 600 or 800 if you're attached to other factions.
Here's your gold.
Good. I'm off then to see those beasts. Let's see who else on this farm I can enlist. See you later.
And now Wolf just goes there. I think he grabs 2 extra mercs. And that's the end of that story. Shut up. Plus, we can bring him with us in Chapter 6 on Irdrath. But many of us decline doing that, because there are other more important NPCs to bring with you. But he's an option. There's a Seeky, Snaky, Peaky.
There he is.
Oh, and he's the kind of guy who just attacks on the spot, huh? You mother trucker. Mother trucker, dude. And here's Malik. And if you're a mage, he's possessed. And he attacks you. And I've seen his buddies attack him at the same time that he attacks you, but that's just in a mage run. But now we're a merc and he's not possessed.
What are you doing here?
I fled here from Bengar's farm. I didn't want to be butchered by all those creatures coming out of the pass. You can't imagine what sort of things came out of the pass the last few days.
I can.
Oh, I've seen them firsthand.
What's it like here?
Here, I only have to put up with the bandits. It's the lesser evil.
Bengar needs you. He wants you to come back to his farm.
I'm not crazy. As long as we have to live defenseless on the farm, I'm not budging an inch from here.
I've hired a mercenary. He will keep an eye on the farm.
That's different, of course. But wait a minute. Who's
now
paying
we're
the guy
talking.
That's my problem.
No chance to say no, eh?
Nope.
No.
Good. Then I'll go back. I hope the lad's good for something.
Oh yeah, he's better than you. You can rest assured. Better than all these cunts, just following you along like blind sheep. Did we loot this? Garbage. Right, let's get back to Bengar and deliver the good news. And that should be that. Still aware. You have to stay on your toes in these parts, just in case a fucking seeker decides to. There he is on your ass. There he isn't. Apparently. So they've got mercs. They've got farmers. They've got boyfriends. They've got Malik. They've got sheep. Happy days. What up, dude?
I want.
Not interested.
Everything going well?
Sure. Everything's quiet.
Now it's quiet. Funny thing, huh?
Hey, you!
I've got 2 pieces of good news.
I found you the mercenary you wanted.
I've never seen anyone like that on my farm. I can only hope it'll work out. Here, take this. I think you'll find it useful.
Goddamn right.
Malik is back.
It's about time. I thought I'd never see him again.
It'll be all right.
Malik is here again, but the situation has hardly changed. Unless a miracle happens, all of us here are gonna get wiped out.
Calm your tits, dude. Everything's gonna be alright. You got everything you could have wanted. Except women on your farm, but that's not my problem. And I'm not the best one to judge. You do you. And I think that's it for today. Yep, we're good. Next time, we'll see our beloved Valley of Mines, the colony, yet again. Until then, you take care of yourselves, and see ya!